Alrighty then. Everything seems to be in order. Let's get this underway. Alright. So anyway, let's get back to this game. This game of doom. Oh yeah, that's right. I was trying to figure out this puzzle because this puzzle sucks. Regular cactus, but the ghost is regular cactus. And that pencil that I needed was there the whole time. Okay, I got a pencil. That Madame is a number 4 pencil, not number 3. I was hoping you wouldn't notice the number 4 is like 33% more official, right? Nice try, but it's obvious that it won't work like that. Of course it won't. And they're like a... yeah. Love that. Alright, 3 pencils here. It's 4 pencil. No, it's 75% of a 4 pencil. I see. I don't see anything about this in the bylaws. Very well, I suppose it will do. Let's get you started on that visitor identification permit. His name, Williams. His name, Vicky. Middle name, Sneaky. Where are you from? Dirtwater. 6. Oh, God. How many bars are in the windows of the adjacent Department of Records? It. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sneaky. Water. 7. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. That's all I can think of. Finally! Thank you. Say, it was always called Ghostwood, or... yes, total coincidence. Alright. I'm here on behalf of the mayor, Brentwood. He needs a permit to do some logging in the area. Oh, this is the Department of Requisitions. You need an administration, so that's next door. Of course. Yeah, the Brentwood. I need to do some logging in the area. You'll need to visit Department of Administrations. That's down the street, at the end of the street. Okay. Said it was next door. God. I'm here on behalf of... logging in the area. Department of Administration. It's the building all the way down at the end of the street. Alright. I see. Well, that should be a problem. I just need to review the login records to make sure there's no disqualifying incidents. Go to Department of Records. It's 2 doors down, and tell them I need Redwood file pertaining to logging. Something wrong? Not yet. I'm just stealing myself for anticipation. Yeah, that's about right. Bureaucracy at its finest. Login records. Section been downgraded from the disuse. You'll need to pick it up from the Adjutant Department of Records next door. Naturally. Bring it back here so when you got it to put it on the official internet department. So really, just really. Oh. Well, these pages are all loose. I can't give them to you. What if they blow away? I'll just take them next door. They give me a document folder. It's fine. No. There's a freaking gust of wind as soon as you leave here. It would be chaos. Well, fortunately, I have one person in town who's authorized to use the stapler. So you'll staple them together for me. I'm glad to, but I don't have a stapler. Don't worry, all you guys do Department of Requisitions next door. Requisition 1. So I bring you the stapler and you give me the file. Check your notification to keep sneaky yells. Yep, the chicks out. Cake or pie? Your doesn't preference is cake or pie? Cake. Everything's in order. I'll get you this file stapler. Thanks! You betcha, Kerchunk. Here you go. Freshly stapled and wind resistant. Thanks! Department Records. How can I help you, Miss Williams? I'm back with those papers. Alright, let me just put those documents in the official inner document transfer folder. There you go. Thank you. Let's have a look at. Oh, for the love of. What's wrong? They stapled the pages together right in the middle. This is why we took his damn stapler away in the first place. The file's unreadable. I'm going to have to take it back and tell him to unstaple it. Yeah, ... is exactly how I feel. Administration wants you to unstaple these papers. Oh, I'm sorry, I went authorized for stapling, not unstapling. Try next door at the Department of Records. I think they have a stapler there. So too soon. Well, I don't see a stapler remover anywhere. Department of Libations borrowed it to open beer bottles. Do you have a Department of Staple remover? Sure do! That thing tops off like bottles like it's never wouldn't believe. So long as it removes staples, I'll be happy. Imagine it does, but I'm afraid I'm not authorized to unstaple. You'll have to take it back over to the records. Here you go. That's the inter-department transfer folders for, after all. Here you go. How much longer is this going to go on? Alright, I'm back with the unstapled Redwood logging file. Let's have a look. Okay, I can't see any problem with this. Frankly, I'm a bit honest. Let's get started on the paperwork for the logging permit. Oh my god! Williams. Vicky. Sneaky. Okay, just fine. You just stay up right here. Alright. Sign here. And now sign here. And also here. Initial here. Sign here. Good. Now just take this back to the mayor of Redwood and have him sign on this line and initial over here. You kidding me? I don't know how to do that. Okay. Where's the mayor? Wait, no. Mayor of Redwood needs to sign it. My God! Yes, let's kill something because I need to kill something. I need to kill something right now. Yes! Yes, they have a problem with transparency and bureaucracy. You know, it's like the Vogan homeworld, really. I got the ghost papers. This stuff is weird. I think I need a ghost pencil for this. You can borrow mine, set an initial over here. From with ghost pencil, the mayor eventually manages to sign the initial form. Alright, Mayor, I'll go back to see with the with the permit. God willing. Hey, you a human? To keeping away from the lumps that are mine. Or maybe I am cooking you instead. What's goblins? What, you goblins know people, do you? Ha ha ha! No, gross. I did saying to scare you away. Did you scared? A little, jeez. So, what's cooking? Lumps. Okay then. I'm just gonna leave you be because I don't want your lumps. Yeah, yeah, you did. The bureaucracy, all of it. Okay, I got the mayor's signature. The login permit. Great. Just sign this last line at the bottom where it says recipient. Something wrong? I loaded my pencil. Oh my God! Oh my God. Terribly sorry, I think it's hot in my beard. Here you go. Yep. Yep, they did. Alright. Alright. Everything taken care of, but was login permit is hereby approved. Wonderful. Process will take about 48 hours. Well, everything has to be filed, the actual permit has to be printed, so you can pick it up in 2 days. Right. Let's check out what's at the soup stock load. Alberto, sweet. All right. Pile tailing smells like a lot like onions. Unrefined meat. Yay. Search them. Hammer and a monkey wrench. Alright. Mine is the worst. It sucks so bad here. I've been in some lousy mines, but this one really takes the cake. Everything smells like soup. The walls are slick with it. I swear I can feel it getting in my pores. If I went to a doctor of the blood test, you'd probably tell me my blood is tomato, basil, bisque, or whatever. Entry 2. Well, I finally managed to get deeper enough to hear the master, but it turned out it was the dang soup table is higher than we thought. We're spending 9% of this time bailing the stuff out and only 10% digging. I got my noodles in my boots. I hate this so much. Now the damn elevator's busted the house, making a rattling noise. The guy's offshore couldn't sleep. It finally stopped, but it stopped because the elevator itself has stopped. We can't move at all. Why did we even set up camping? I have to spend a whole day scrounging around to find replacement 137, 57, and 23 pound. Compression springs for repairs. They'll install tomorrow. Bosses were getting up and heading into real deep in the mine to find the northwest. It's a shame. Waste all this work, but hot damn, it'll be good to get away from the soup. I'll never eat soup again in my life. Got the springs installed properly with the strongest behind the short bolt and so on. But there's no time to wrench everything down. Gotta pack. Now the elevator matters much more anyway. I hope I don't screw up again and forget my diary here when it's time to leave. I don't think I'll ever manage to fill it more than 10 pages in the same diary. Oh, God. Yes, the soup. Smack the elevator machine, percussive maintenance. Yay! Can I find literal days to get... You know what? Probably knowing this game. Okay, you require a keystone. I'm finding a lot of this elf vibrato stuff, and I really need to just... Sweet snakes! Stewed snake. Alright. Hooray! Alright. Alright. So I probably need to get some vessel or something for the soup. Alright. So to this military cemetery. Flash of light, dog corpses, the trees, 3 electrified cow skulls. Alright, attack the cow skulls. Shoot Nanny. Wow, that worked better than I thought it would. Row plots, eternal flame. Look around the shed. The caretaker appears to have been working his duties quite a while just by the dusty cabin. Look at the tools. Well, tools singular. There's a shovel here. Since you already have a shovel, leave it alone. Not much taking this thing fast. Look under the chair. Shown by a guy that has worth of lint and food crumbs underneath it. Let's look about the desk. It's covered in old paint-spattered newspapers and featured a large collection of tiny jars of paint as well as a jar of fine-tipped brushes and a can of thinner and a stack of history books. Flyer, Military Reenactment Enthusiast Society. Apparently they meet regularly for memorandum. Oh, okay. I know where that is. We look at the countless rows of columns and tombstones. Well, they're not actually countless. Counting them, and there are 999 of them. You can visit individual plot. Visit plot 12. Second Lieutenant Andrew Hull, you can have the grave resident scratching at his coffin. We'll dig it up. I expected. Oh, Gary! Alright, well, I gotta do it. 42. I wouldn't find that much to write about. Home, a barrel of whiskey, grave dirt, and an old wedding ring. I'd do it too. I'd so do it too. I'd just sit there and dig up all 999 of them. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. No is good fire. Not to wasting it. Hey, they asking if want to buy in a weenie. Sure, I'll buy a bratwurst. Alrighty then. Let's head back to Redwood. I can see what things I need to do for them. You're the crackle of a north-south-western lightning snake. Too bad you don't have a forked lightning rod with you. Fight it. Alright. Let's look at the problems board. The soup shortage. Keep municipal soup kitchen at the end of this day. Look, there's pretty much everybody around here, but we're running out of soup. We need someone to fetch more soup from the soup store. Okay, I can do that. I can go get the soup. Soup! Jeez, there's a veterinarian because this python you've encountered is sick. Take it to the gun show. What? Are you a veterinarian because this python is sick? Take it to the gun show. I don't get it. Should get the soup. Alrighty then. Let's get out of here. So we just do that. I don't need to just go all the way back out of these dungeons. That I keep doing that. Horse skeleton lying a few yards from the side. It's really time to just you tie Tim to the tree just side of sight now, since scaring him and investigate. Somehow the saddlebags are intact. Maybe the big red pulse sign and bright on the side of the sled of the rear. Yes. Smelling salts, blood bubbling tonic, and nerve pills. Alright. Did you bring back the soup? I need all of 5 bowls filled in mine. Right here. Yay! From skeleton raids. There's a military cemetery not far, and I figure something might have happened to the caretaker because the military keep wandering out. It's causing a ruckus. Check it out. But I know where this caretaker is. He's down here at Fort... what's it? They fight. What am I fighting? An obsidian ungulith. That sounds terrifying. Or not. You cemetery caretaker. You cemetery caretaker. You the caretaker. Yeah, that's me. Did one of those guys tell you? I try to keep it hush because people assume you're into weirdo if you're working a graveyard. I'm actually going to tell you to get back to work because skeletons are wandering out of the place and causing trouble for the neighbors. Oh, nuts. Alright, well, look, I got a real winning streak here. I go back once it's over. looks like I broke your winning streak. Yeah, dang, I guess you did. GG. Hey guys, I gotta go back to work. I'll catch you next week. Well, that was simple. Caretaker's back on duty. Well, that's certainly good to hear. Scuttons were a real nuisance. A way of getting under your skin. Yeah. Well, thank you. Certainly welcome any assistance I can. Look at the problems on the board. The stolen yeast. We take our yeast supply very seriously here in Breadwood, and the dang yeasty gang made off with a whole lot. A couple of fellows said they saw them loitering around the old brewery, so that's probably where they made their hideout. We need the yeast back. Okay, I'll go investigate. Sliding along random to think about... Oh. That one again. Again. It's like the 5th time I've gotten that. My game minimized for some reason. Alright then. Jesus Christ. Well, let's just get Tuck. He's totally freaked out about the yeast beer hose. You're not really sure what this purposes might have been served. Same for the contents. Kind of crazy yeast monsters have been broken loose from the vats and eaten some of the bandits. I guess they brewed up something they couldn't put down. They can barely control it, and they have to stop. They have to hop to it if you want to prevail here. Yes, let's do this. The yeast beast. Ha! Fan you to death! For the yeast beast, I would take some back to the mayor. That's probably a good idea, right? Yeah. Half a ton of yeast. So, the whole yeast theft biz, it doesn't seem to be going well for you guys. Yeah, no, you bounty hunter, relax. The mayor just wants me to yeast back. He didn't say anything about hauling you in. Okay, the yeast is still in that revolting pile. So what happened here? Well, we got bored of bread is all, so I know a bit about brewing, and we figured we came back with a couple of kegs. Nobody would mind so much that we stole the yeast. No offense, but it seems like you aren't that much for a brewer. Hey! Well, ideally you wouldn't end up with a ravenous yeast monster. That was my... Well, okay, well... I guess it was my fault, but I understand what happened. The vats are old, and we didn't clean them properly. First, because we were in a hurry. I think we were some live living frogs living in one of them. And you figure you could just use the extra hops? Ha ha ha. If you're sure you figured it out. Sure, you've got it figured out. Why couldn't you set up shop in Dirtwater? Oh? Yeah, I mean, turning into quite a little metropolis. I'd love to have my own place. Okay, I'll go check it out. Take your leave. Yeah, I just sent everybody to Dirtwater. Can of Schmaltz Blue Ribbon. Yeast-covered hat. Gallery. Arrested. For what? Stealing about 2 half-fulls of yeast? Yes. And then sentence for that is, what, about 3 days in jail? And Breadwood doesn't actually have a jail? Alright, I'll let you know what's warning this time. Well, that works, I guess. More bags to loot. Yay! Bottle of laudanum. Orthopedic boots. Alright, that's not what I want. 20 maximum HP. Nope. Sticking with these because they give me the AP. Here's your yeast. Done. Thank you for your help. Happy to help. No. With the problems on the wall. No, about that lumber. Alright, well, you've got to help me out quite a bit, so I reckon I can set you up with what you need for that bridge. Thanks. May I glance at the list of problems on the wall? Okay. Oh, thank you. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. The missing bread. The Baker boys cleaned out our bank right out, and that's not a bit fabulous if you ask me. Fortunately, they haven't been too serviceable about the location of their hiding. Can you get our bread back? I mean, the place is called Breadwood. We have to have some bread. Baker boys hideout. Okay, then. Fortune up and pick that thing. Dickering up too. Pretty yodel up as well. Let's get my Moxie up as well and just do way more damage with my gun. Get back to that. Wouldn't know how about some bread that went missing, would you? That's what I told you, we'd get in trouble, Billy. Shut up, Jerry. Way to blab everything, dude. Down you two. Barry just wants his bread back. Hand it over and the trouble you're in will be minimal. It ain't that simple, lady. We sold the bread for meat to start up this bakery. Why? Because we wanted to make something of our lives. Everyone in Breadwood is just bums. Plus, like, everyone needs bread, right? So we figured we'd make it big. Well, okay, well, nope. We take the mayor, the bread you've made, and call it even. Yeah, no problem, except the fact that we don't know a dang thing about making bread. Turns out, all we ended up with was weird lumps. That ain't true, Billy. The last loaf we tried was almost right. Yeah, sure, that order was nearly edible, but we're practically out of ingredients. Might know someone. Who's that? She might just have a solution to your problems. Let me go head over there and she asks if you're a lazy, a dude ranch. Right! I do. I know a baker that needs some help. Well, that's wonderful. Oh, geez, I can't get this through my filthy... I hope nobody would ever step foot into this kitchen looking like this. Do you have a bar of soap? Yes! Hey, thank you so much. Feels nice to help out. Alright. Well, that was a nice trip down memory lane. Off to the side of the desert trail, a skeleton is sitting in the shade. A rocky ridge, looking at some poor traveler must have succumbed to heat. As you look closer and investigate, it appears that the skeleton is holding a book. As you get closer enough, you see this copy of Longfellow Translations of Dante's Divine Comedy. You know the skeleton is in fact reading it and turning the page, making little notes in the margin with a pencil. Excuse me, you're in my light. Ah, a talking skeleton. Sorry, took me by surprise. Divine Comedy, that's about heaven and hell and so, right? Is it accurate? I'm making corrections. Keep talking. You know, most skeletons I meet just sort of hiss and attack me. Because we don't leave them alone while they're reading. I assumed it was more because of them being rabid, mindless automatons. You might find out how rabid I can be if you don't stop bugging me. Seriously though, how do you talk without lungs? I don't know, how do you talk without a brain? Well, gee, that's mean. Go away. Plus, like, you don't even have eyeballs, so you shouldn't even be able to read. But come to think of it, those skeletons are able to see me, so... Well, that was kind of mean of me, but what do I care? Die, Skellymans, die! Thanks for Lisa over here. She knows a ton about baking. Yeah, we're gonna major league bakers with her around. No problem, fellas. Let me grab enough bread to settle things with the mayor, and I'll catch it square. Call it square. Alrighty then. Did you bring the bread back from the miserable baker boys? I sure did. Thank goodness for another missed payday would have caused a riot for sure. Alrighty then. Well, I got what I need for the railroad company. Let's... head to the railroad. Collect nectar. Hey, boss, good news. You have the lumber shipment from the Red. You got the bridge built already? Yep, most of the passengers were so bored they chipped in to help. I just have to check the rest of the way to this Frisco. Our work's done, but both mine and yours. See you there. There's some dude. I had something to do about jelly beans. Make sure I got that taken care of. This letter addressed to you. Letter? It was disturbed to thanks anyway. We go and recover a jar of jelly beans any chance? Sure did. Well, that'd be great. Thank you kindly, Vicky. I don't ask for details, but I hope they weren't sufficiently grisly. No, the second jar of jelly beans was stolen by a passel of some weird goblin fellows. Couldn't understand what they were saying. But they were very intense. Which way did they go? Northwest toward a huge old cactus folks call Old Granddad. I'm on it. Alright. Old Granddad. I know where that is. Hey, no climbing for humans. Here for checking jar of jelly beans for goblins to me. What? Jelly beans, little colorful sugar things. Ooh, little fruit rocks. Yeah, those. Those are for the pile. Anyway, no upstairs for humans. Maybe we can trading? No trading. But you can bribing me. Okay, what are you wanting? A candy bar. A good human candy bar of bubbles, you know, you knowing it? You mean this? Oh yes, wonderful, thank you. Thanking you. Can I climbing now? Sure. Alright. Hey, no climbing for humans. Too bad. Am I bribing you to letting me climb? Oh, okay. What are you wanting? Cactus syrup. Delicious vein is being in another room, but has losing my tap. Alright. Okay, let's see if we can get a tap in town. Maybe with the most. Alright. Buy for $4.50. I already have the lockpicking skill, so I don't need that. Something I got recently that I can just sell. Sell some of those. Some of those. Alright. Got a lot of stuff. Sell those. No, I think snake ladders. Alright. You don't have a tap. Ghostwood. Might have whiskey records and forms, mine going down to administration. Nope! Nope, not doing that again. Frisco. Fuck it. Just gonna go to Frisco. Die, cow, die. Infernal leather. What's going on, Smee? The Fancy Pants calls himself Emperor, and he won't let us build our tracks to the station. Can you see if you can talk to him? I'm on it. Here you. I'm Emperor Norton. I'm in charge of the city, and you can't build any train tracks here without my permission. And Emperor, where's your crown then? As it happens, I lost my dang crown. Fool thing didn't fit right anyways, but without it I can't issue any official permits. And that means no rails for you, unless, of course, you could give me a new crown, a properly fitting one. Well, I guess that's just tears it, didn't it? So not only don't you get the permit, but also, he reaches into his pocket and grabs a handful of powder, which he just throws in your face. Ha-ha! Have a taste of my famous anti-virus, sucker! As the vision goes all weird, you pass out. What was that? You come to, Norton is gone, and so is the train. Huh? Where'd the train go? The lunatic stole it. He drove it off somewhere into the desert. Norton's gone off the rails. As he points to a deep rut to the side of the railroad tracks. You walk over to investigate, but you can't see a bit of the weird hexagon thing on your nose. You should probably get that checked out, boss. The Norton fellow said something about an anti-virus. Oh my god, I just got that joke. I think I'm gonna need a moment. I need a moment. I need a moment. Okay. Maybe someone around here knows what that's about. Yeah, probably. Because Wanted 2 is already in the works. Yeah, I guess he will. Oh, did that rascal Norton do this to you? He was raving about some sort of anti-virus earlier. Do you know that the fellow named Roy Bean, that one that collects all kinds of jelly beans, I think that he got one of them, got one made of honey that could help you with your predicament. It makes no sense, but I suppose I'd have a better plan to do. Oh boy, here we go again. Oh boy, another platoon, let's go. But what's the excitement? I've given up. This is the last platoon in the game, and I'm not going to try and convince you not to be the most disgusting person on Earth anymore. So let's do this. Yeah, search for this platoon. You kneel down on the floor and throw your arms around this platoon, giving the greasy brass bucket a big hug. How about a kiss? Would you like to give it a kiss? You know it, baby. You pluck her up and give this platoon a big kiss right on its rim. Is there tongue involved? Well, leave that up to you. But won't even without it, it tastes like a burning horse. I love it. You know, friend, and if it were legal in this country, I'd let you marry that spittoon, and you have a beautiful romantic honeymoon night with it, but unfortunately you're not going to have to settle for wearing it as a hat. Yes, please. You flip the beautiful brass bucket over and slap it on your head, and drenching yourself in a hot brown tobacco spit. It washes down your face and your hair and sewage water and soaking your clothes and running down your collar and slithering into your underwear and filling your boots. I can't even force myself to describe it in any more detail than that. You are the world's most foulest human being. Congratulations! You got item spittoon hat. Yay. No. Alright. That's just a never-ending bar fight going on. Alright. Roy B and see if he can fix my antivirus. Roy, help! I guess normally it does, but I guess you're here to help me with the bandits. So I can drop the raid. What is it, Gary? Well, that's going to place. A good place. Where? A custard standing. Oh, geez, we should be there by now. You discovered a new map location. The last custard stand. To the last custard stand it is. Hi, I am Clams digging. Clams? Clams not being in desert. Clams in ocean thingies. Ha ha ha. Showing what you knowing. Talk to it. Clams once fish being, like slugs with shells having. Not in deserts. Oh yeah, smarty human? Look at this then. Put a large piece of shiny abalone shell out of the pail, which is not exactly a clam, and indeed an odd thing to find in the desert. Whatever, dude, you just have fun. Tell you about your custard stand, Not too much to tell. The plain, honest custard stand, selling plain, honest custard. But is it the last one, like the last one before you get to the Frisco, or last one in the whole territory? Heck, the last one in the whole world, as far as I know. But I can't swear to that. Are you sure it isn't the first? Yep, because the first one was also mine. It was farther up north. Whole dang operation was ate by wasps. Stand and all. Give me that sweet custard. Right. Modern snake oiler. Learn big spleen. Alright. So we need... Get the feeling that if I help this guy with all his problems, he's going to lower the cost of that jelly bean I need to cure my antivirus, so... Where would that be? Where would I get the antivirus? It's gonna bug me. Yay, skull bones and skull chips. What? Angel's right. Yep. Yes, keep check sir. Yay! Needing more for proper bribing. Of course you are. That's the letter. Yay! Alright, can I? Nope. Can I? You bribing get me goblin elixir. What's that? A potion of extra delicious being good. Okay, then I'll get that then. Make goblin elixir. No paper drawn looks like maybe instructions for elixir, but it's all in goblin. Science jargon and you don't understand it all. Pick up a beaker that looks like ingredients. Start with the red flasks. Add some purple slime. Some gray lumps. Shake it. Manage to push the concoction out the window and duck under the table just in time to explode with a bag. That can be tricky stuff. Look from instructions. Some purple liquid. Some blue syrup. Clear juice. Shake it. Alright then. Moves away from the ladder and takes a little sip, so the same flask here later. Is it good? Yes, perfect! Sweet! So all the flailing goblin lives in the pot. You should probably be able to get there if you get rid of about 10 or more goblins from the mass, distracting them or some other way. Holy crap, if this isn't some disturbing thing you've ever seen, I don't want to know what it is. Presumably a couple of goblins popped in here and the spores got all mixed together. They seemed reasonably chill about it. Hey guys, those jellybeans, can I have them? What? Our fruit rocks? No! Not taking our fruit rocks. These being for not for your taking. But not looking like you're eating them. A jar is still full. What eating? Fruit rocks not for eating. Fruit rocks is for looking at. No fitting through floor hole. Can't leaving room. Fruit rocks will entertainment be. Okay. How about I teaching you something else for entertaining? Something better than fruit rocks looking. Okay, sounding good. Agreed. I am not certain what being better than fruit rocks. Poker! Oh god, poker. Pull out a spare deck of cards and pick up a couple of handfuls of cactus spines off the wall and use poker chips. And give the goblins a quick poker playing tutorial. Once they get them rearranged so that they can see each other's cards, they take it pretty quickly. Excellent. Yay. Yay! I'll get to the Kellogg Ranch in a second here. I mean, it's good. Got him! Wonderful, good job. It looks like they're all ready to do. Goblins did any. It's a long and weird story. Never mind then. Well, done a good job. I've only got one more jar of jelly beans. Missed stole by a damn hippies. Where'd they take them? Who knows? They ain't hippies stinking. All I know is they took the heading south a bit, a little bit west. Okay, I'll be right back. The Shroom Cave. That makes sense. Shroom grow. Gary! All the bones were in shredded Necromancer cult suits. Skeleton bones, central tooth, display. Looks like one of the Necromancer's cultists written 2 more of these and they'll be ritually vivisected. Nothing personal, just a corporate policy. Read over the infraction listed on the slip. Looks like one of the cultists was gathering dangerous mushrooms. Curious! You stick a slip in the journal. Check that out. petroglyphs on a carpenter rock. Translate them. See, my 6 is the 6th of demonic opposites. Intriguing. Start your limbs. Seven parasangs and 7 millimeters tall. You don't know what the use is correctly. You are tanning boots? Yes. Sun using to make very tan. I don't think that's how it works, but I guess you could be expert. What? Offer to buy the boots. Selling for 200 meats. Don't buy the boots. I go over the boots. 250 meats. That's too much. I was asking, well, asking again, only for asking for less. This is haggling. Okay. Never mind. Leave them alone. Travel interrupted by a fairly disturbing sight. A skeleton covered with weird growing mushrooms, which is scrambling towards you, making angry hissing sounds and weird gestures. Weird. Is that skeleton's... is it a goblin skeleton or something? Gross, no. I was just thinking, you know, because of the mushrooms. You can see it that, but no. Trick him into overdosing. Hiss. You haven't tried them. They say, are those mushrooms growing edible? They look pretty good. Hiss. You haven't tried them. That's surprising if I could grow on my foot like that. Skeleton shrugs and pops one of the mushrooms into his mouth. If he had eyeballs, the pupils would be dilated instantly. He falls on the ground and starts twitching and giggling. He doesn't even react to you stealing one of his legs. I noticed you're missing pack rat. Yeah, some damn fool hippie stole it. I don't know why we want it, but the reward if anyone recovers it. Sure, I'll get it. Where's in your map? Before darkness. Let's... Did I come in here? Oh yeah, I did come in here. Fort Darkness it is. Partway through the trail, this trim stumbles. Seems to be pretty tired from carrying you all the way. All the time. Carry him for a while. You have to on your back and carry him for the next leg of the journey so that they can rest. What kind of responsible horse owner are you? Alright. The lady is dressed in fancy expert traveling clothing, and though hardware has made extremely dirty and ragged, also people's about the size of teacups. Hi, I need a face. My name's, one sec, Irene. Everyone calls me Mushroom, so I forget sometimes. Howdy, Irene. I'm making what's your story? Not much. I was hitchhiking in Frisco a few months back, but I stopped here and I never got around to continue now. We're like a big happy family here, and everyone's so nice and appreciative how I know how much mushrooms. Mushrooms? They're good for all kinds of things, you know. Which ones to pick if you want to. I can sell a few of my favorites. I have a pair of mushrooms pliers too if you want to pick your own. Okay, cool. Would you like to buy mushrooms or a pair of mushroom pliers? How about a free mushroom? Well, I suppose you're ultimately free after all. Sure, I won't hurt. But plus, what do I even need meat for? Would you like to buy a mushroom? Buy the pliers. You go, okay, there's a secret mushroom hunting cave. I lost my knapsack with my map in it. And I don't think I can explain how to get there, like, in words. Just good luck, though. Is you doing jelly beans? Yeah, I had some jelly beans recently. I don't quite remember. They were in my lounge. Which one? I don't quite remember. It's part of the time, anyway. What? Hey, I don't know. Would you like to buy a mushroom? The batch is extra groovy. No, thanks. I'll see you later. Pretty cool boots you have, are there? No, I mean, I'd like to sell them to you, but they aren't mine. You didn't make them? It's funny how everyone assumes that, but no. These were all made by elves. Elves? Yeah, like little elf guys. They're hard to see just out of the corner of your eye, you know, but just kind of standing there here and just kind of... Then I'm like, oh, hey, I got another pair of boots in my hands. Guess the elves made some more boots. I made a pair of boots myself, I don't know, like, years or something. These elves keep making them, though. I don't know why, it's weird. Seen any jelly beans? Weird. No, I haven't seen anything like that. Ask the elves, maybe. I'll give it a shot. Anything about Irene's lounge? No, I don't talk to her much. The elves don't trust her. Gotcha. Be too careful. You should open up a boot store. Huh? A store to sell boots in. No, they're not mine, though. They're... Right, the elves. But the elves can't be making them just for fun, right? I think they might be making them so you can sell them. Uh-huh, that makes sense. It's a town called Dirtwater. You could open up a really nice shop there. It's a pretty long trip. I'd like to be dangerous. I worry the elves wouldn't make it, you know? I got just the thing. Thank God I didn't eat those tiny sugar guns. Well, look at all these tiny little guns. Sweet. The elves will be able to defend themselves on the Dirtwater Road. The road to Dirtwater. Oh man, that's so weird. Okay. Wow. Teeth, clavicle, femur teeth. Okay. See any jelly beans? Teeth, jawbones, teeth. The lounge. Have some skull chips. Here are some chips, and she stops muttering. Her eyes focus a little. Then she makes us glue her toolbox, press chips into a ring. You got an item, bone chip ring. As soon as she leaves you the ring, though, she's back to her muttering. I sold all my bones. Patience, Vicky. They call me Talking Dude because my existing knowledge of the principles of philosophy and the argument conundrum surrounding various aspects of interpretations. I bet that's why they call you that. Wow. Can I interest you in a discussion of a particular crusade in philosophy, Vicky? So many jelly beans. Well, first take care of our defining terms. What does it mean to see jelly beans, and what it means I see a jelly bean and make a difference what you see? Correct the cut before I quit you. No, I have not, but I do know that Irene's the newest, and dare I say, most delightful of our little clan is particularly fond of them. You might ask her. These lounges. I haven't been there for some reason. I never intended to return. Inexplicable? I would self-actualize you by returning on my own, but I don't remember where it was, and Todd will not tell me. It's quite frustrating. Can I interest you in some viscous particulars of... Sure, why not? Blah, the meaning of life, blah, 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 blah. On the other hand, blah, 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 blah. Ah! Blah, ontological arguments against blah, 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 blah. Allegory of decay, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 which is, of course, a consequence of blah, 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 blah. Interesting. Blah, phenomenal secret action version of blah, 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 period, blah, 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 blah. You're talking in subtle language, blah, 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 phenomenal. It seems like it's rubbing off on you. Keep going. Right, leaving. What's this do to me? Alright, plus 10 mysticality. Help me. Oh, hello. Yes, I'm Todd. Pleased to meet Vicky, pleased to meet you. What do you do around here? I'm an alchemist. I've been researching properties of some of the local mushrooms. Properties like how they get totally wrecked. Ha ha ha. Right. I'm kidding. They actually have a lot of intriguing properties that could help be a real boon to medicine. They may even be the solution to many physiological disorders. Well, that's pretty interesting. The fact that they also get you absolutely smashed is just a happy side effect. Ha ha ha. Woo, I see. If you have any lactus different Irishms, I can refine them into a more potent potion. Do you know where I can find Irene's lounge? Oh, yes. Don't tell that talking to the dude, if you don't mind, but that cave is where we get all of our mushrooms. Yeah, I see. I didn't see a lounge. You gotta be, If you have any lactus mushrooms, I can... Lactus mushrooms, I can refine them into a more potable, I see, potion. Hee hee hee. In fact, I do. Using the stuff to kick. Ha ha ha. Okay. That means if you haven't liked that, blah blah blah, you know where everything's lounges. So the deck dude. Okay. Where I was headed, I'll go to the giant buffalo pile later. There's a good place nearby I set this thing up. You'll probably do it wherever you live. Alright? Great grandkids of York. Great guys, you're going to love this kind of music. Right. I got the jelly beans. Cure my problem. Short rings out, you duck behind to avoid the hat being ruined. A skeleton standing there on the road, alarms akimbo, hand just over his holster, ready for another quick draw. He also is literally on fire. I forgot to mention that. Reschedule. Well, okay, well, I've been missing a high noon by about half hour. I'll meet you back here tomorrow. Of course. Oh, I figured if you didn't figure seeing them jelly beans again, here you brought back all 3 jars. Ain't got much reward, yeah, however, other than a handshake. Vicky might be able to pay you back somehow in the future. Does this really cost 6,000? Well, normally it does, but I guess you see how you helped me out with butter means. Damn chippy hippie. Let's call her 5. 5 really? I reckon, but buy it in a hurry before I change my mind. Buy it. Eat the jelly bean and your vision immediately clears. Modern medicine is really amazing. Yay! My antivirus is gone! That is so much better. Off to the buffalo pile! Wow! Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo. Take one. We got blood, milk, ichor, and lemonade. Top the slab of skeleton-shaped indentions with buffalo-shaped indentation where the normal human skull-shaped indentation should be. That's good keeping in mind if you end up possessing the bones necessarily to fill the indentation. Right. I don't know what that means. Look through the bars to hundreds of buffalo skeletons, human skeleton hybrids, locked in there, three to a cell. The keys are hanging right next to the door. You could let them out if you wanted, but it'd look pretty angry. Let's have a fight. Drop you. Yeah. Sweet. Shelves are filled with hundreds of crates of each full of buffalo and human bones, carefully sorted. You don't really have anything specific you want to do with human buffalo bones right now, so while you appreciate your organization, these guys they're totally not anything here for you. Sticky note, alright? The abracadabra, that's got to be important. Let's stick to your notes in the journal. Let's check that out. Read it. Alright. Bones rule. I did it. Settle amongst the thick robes. It's pretty comfortable. Wait. You wait and wait and finally you hear a noise outside. The couple cultists pass their way from somewhere to somewhere else. You can't catch much of what they're saying, but you do hear this. Ichor after blood. Way to go, stud. Why is Doug having so much trouble with this? Read some more. You wait a little longer and cultists pass through again. This time over here some different. Ichor after blood. Way to go, stud. Why is Doug having a problem with this? You wait a while longer and cultists pass through again. This time you overhear a Doug, it's blood after ichor. Fail. Turn to liquor. That doesn't sound half bad at this point. You guys are jerks. And remember, Doug, ichor after milk. Rituals smooth as silk. Wait a lot longer, called the faster again. Remember what the big guy said. Blood before ichor, start, that's soldier's ticker. Milk before blood ritual, it's milk before blood ritual is good, Doug. Can't you get this? Really, because it doesn't rhyme. Milk after ichor, might as well try reanimate wicker. Milk after ichor, although try to reanimate wicker. It's blood after ichor, failed to turn to liquor. Alright. Put that on for now, so if they run some cultists, they'll think I'm a cultist. How about telling me this? Frightening topics and next specs. Your lives activity in the corridor, chanting your wrestling robes. Scary stuff, shall go down there, go elsewhere. Buffalo soldier diagram. You got old engagement ring. Well, I mean... Well, I gotta do it. Look what the beaker begins to bubble. Steam rises from the beaker and reaction intensifies. The steam of the reaction causes lemonade faucet to get clogged up. The boiling subsides after the beaker is. Well, the reaction subsides, you're left with a beaker full of especially delicious looking fudge. The whole process really turned a corner for you. Increase your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 23. Yes! I can do that. Fudge mental. Damn! That works. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alrighty then, so flag. The beaker intense reaction fuses the spirit that has his metal. The one beside of the left beaker is beaker of buffalo reanimating fluid. Alright. Try milk. Milk. Blood. In the bubble, same rise with the heat tends to melt the blood at the faucet. Blood is what the beaker is. When they're actually with something you're not familiar with tainted blood. In fact, you get away from it to pour it down the drains. Alright. Well, let's just milk. Milk. And then milk. I'm surprising after reaction concludes, you're left with a beaker full of milk. You don't like milk very much and pour it down the floor and drain as described the beaker. That was pretty anticlimactic. Yeah! Yeah, it was. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, the game is quite fun. Alright. Get my... pistol attack damage. Or which give me AP. Wait, no, we can go to the what's his name? The silver plater. Yeah. It does have a lot of moon logic puzzles and stuff to it. And as I also understand it, there's also another game that they made called Kingdom of Loathing, which is set in like old-timey like knights and times. So I don't know, after playing this, I might actually have to give that a try. You. Plate my hat. Awesome. Now, I believe the plated hat gives me AP. Yep. There we go. Ah. Alright. Let's go. Alrighty then. Yay! That going. To Frisco. Several loud gunshots ring out, and a large cluster of boulders. You drive in the corner, peeking around cautiously. You're going to be a goblin shooting a large pistol at a pile of nailed-together driftwood. Hello! Oh, hello! What doing? Targets practicing? No, sculpting. Look! Taking another look at from the right of the angle of the driftwood, it does kind of look like an owl, albeit one that's been shot a bunch of times with a pistol. Pretty good owl. Eagle. Not quite too good then. Leave him alone. I agree. You gotta get that train back. This is embarrassing. Norton's taking off the train somewhere in the desert. You have to follow him. I'll see what I can do. Follow the tracks. You jump onto Tim's back and ride like the wind, following the railroad tracks back to the desert. When you finally catch up you stand on Tim's saddle, leap onto the back of the train, like a real badass. You just barely catch the edge of the roof before pulling yourself up. Here's hoping you don't have to do that again. Your stuntman could have been killed. Looks like Gary decided not to join you on account of not having a stuntman, so you're on your own until you get back to Frisco. Pickled pig knuckles. Try saying that fast enough. No. This car is locked and with unpickable plot brand lock. I don't have safe cracking. No idea how to get safe cracking, so I guess I gotta fight the guy. Yeah, he told Norton to plow him down the roadways. I mean, down the trainways. I mean, he ran away further down the roof of the train. Hooray! This is very safe and not panic-inducing at all. I agree. But basically on things. You never wanted anything more in your life than to lift a dome and see what's underneath. But you're not sure what you can muster amount of culinary expertise required to properly reveal their such presumed quality. Do it! It's just a cream pie! Shaving cream. What kind of lunatics are running the food service on this train? What the hell, let's go fight these guys. Alright. You guys are so preoccupied with the door that the rear of the car they don't notice you prowling behind them. Grab the key. Sweet! Wait, I need the key because I picked the lock. Ooh, nice flowers. The table looking like it just jostled around in some kind of scuffle, but the flowers are still standing. The flowers are still standing! The door between the dining car and the sleeper car is welded shut. Okay! There is Norton. We've got a clear shot at him. Here. Throw the pie at him! Curses! Alright. I've hidden the key to the forward passenger car in my luggage to make it easier for me to murder everyone in the sleeper car. Sincerely, the train murderer. P.S. Come to the roof of the sleeping car in the next 5 minutes if you want to murder it. Crazy. You opened the first passenger compartment and saw occupant as a little boy, 10 years old, wearing a black suit and knickerbockers. Oh, hello, ma'am. Is something wrong? Nothing you need to worry about, kid. I'm on the trail of a bad guy. Do you mean the murderer, ma'am? I'm pretty sure that's the one that's one on this train. They don't call me the world's greatest detective for nothing. What's your name, kid? I probably shouldn't say, ma'am. They might be a copyright thing. Blue suit and knickerbockers. 10 years old. Does this sound familiar? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I can handle this. Just let me ask you one question. And they should be able to lock your door after I'm gone. I understand, man. What would you like to know? Are you on the roof of this train? Excuse me? The murderer left a note saying that he's on the roof of this train. Are you? No, ma'am. I'm in the passenger compartment. Right. Good. That'll be all. You open the door of the second passenger compartment and look inside. There's a portly man draped in a gray suit with a tiny, meticulously waxed mustache, and not like I'd clarify, an enormously bushy one. Excuse me, moi, is there something I might be assistance, madame? Sorry to bother you, but there's a murderer on the loose, and I'm checking the passenger compartments. Sacre bleu! This is very serious, mon ami. Allow me to proffer you use of my little gray cells. I don't know what that means, but no thank you. Let me just ask you a question. Well, certainly, I'm at your service. Are you on the roof of this train? The roof of the train, madame, right now? That's right. No, I am having a conversation with you. Good, that's all. Was that supposed to be like Hercule Poirot? The passenger compartment and find out nobody inside. Since one of the note from the murderer said he was going to the roof of the train, that means he couldn't be in his passenger compartment. And since there's no one on the inside of the passenger compartment, whoever compartment belongs to, by process of elimination, be on the roof, which means the person who entered into this compartment must be the murderer. Probably. The only clue you find is a luggage ticket marked number 3 on it. One of the passengers is a middle-aged woman who is writing something in a notebook. She looks at you as you enter and greets you with a friendly northeastern accent. Hello, is there something you need, dear? Sorry to bother you, ma'am. I don't want to alarm you, but there's a murderer on board the train and I'm investigating. A murderer on the train? My goodness, that would be a wonderful premise for my next novel. Sure, why not? Anyway, I just need to ask you one question. Go ahead, dear. According to the evidence, the murderer is on the roof of this train. Are you on the roof of the train? No, dear. Alright, thanks for your time. Would you like a meat pie? They're homemade. No, thanks. Just have a look at this playing card before you go. Unlock the passenger car. Yay. Finally make it to the passenger car in the back from the locomotive, which would be confusing. The locomotive meant to the entire train. So I could just say that the engine, except it also refers to the engine itself. That is, the actual steam engine that makes the train go, not just the foremost car of the engine. Anyway, you're in the passenger car. Suddenly, Tony Norton chambers in the window. He must have dramatically clung to the side of the train in order to reveal at the last minute that he didn't actually been defeated. Dang it. He runs into the, frontmost car of the train and locks the door. What a jerk! Maybe you could get some of the passengers to help to break the door down, or to arrest him, or maybe just kick the door down and shoot him until he can't bother anybody anymore. Guy's totally panicking, pantsing, which is a word I just made up. Ranting in a frantic panic. Franticking. Okay, yeah. Ranting in a frantic. Yeah, I do that all the time. It's all a lie. We're never gonna get to Frisco. Frisco probably doesn't exist. They've been testing us to see how long we can survive on a complimentary peanuts and bottled water. And now they're driving us out into the desert. Some kind of government crap. They're gonna use our organs to fuel alien flying machines. Percussive maintenance. I got hell off the there for a second. Feel better? Well, yes and no. Listen, we're gonna get to Frisco, but I need you to bust into the locomotive up front and arrest the crazy guy. I need some volunteers. Okay, I'm in. If you sit here doing nothing much longer, I'm probably gonna flip out again. Professional-looking guy in the frowning at the sheet of paper, occasionally scribbling on a pencil and then erasing what he just wrote. Seriously, sorry, I'm busy. Ask my wife. My daughter, God knows, she could use something to keep her occupied. What are you working on? I'm quite the academic. I'm sure you can understand. Try me. If you must know, I'm a scholar of foreign antiquities. I'm attempting to resolve this ancient conundrum for the Far East. He shows you a sheet of paper covered with little boxes, some of which have numbers in them. Solve it for him. That's Sudoku. My little brother thinks they're for babies. What? Look, this box can't be a 3 or a 7 because they've got those there and here. And this has to be a 4, which means it's 5 here and a 9 here. And if that's a 9, then this can't be a 7, and so that's a 2. We quickly fill in the rest of the puzzle. Well, damn it! What fun is it if you solve it for me? Sorry, will you help me break down the door to the engine and arrest the Emperor? Well, I guess I've got nothing better to do now. Well, I'm a dick. Alright. I went focusing on knitting, ignoring the general commotion. She must have been knitting the whole trip because the scarf made would accommodate the whole marching band. Excuse me, ma'am. Whatever it is, I want no part of it. Keep to myself, and I've got no desire to get involved with it. Thank you very much. Oh, come on, it's important. The crazy guy stole the train, and I need to arrest him. You'll never forget to get to Frisco. I'm sure everything will sort itself out in the end, and in the meantime, I have plenty of wool. So I need to get my horn swaggling up. I knew I should have done that. Knew I should have done that. Need 600 more. Okay. Hey, ma'am. Yes? The crazy psycho is taking over the train's car, and I need volunteers to help break down the door and arrest him. Oh my! I certainly couldn't be of any help with. I'm very conflict averse. What if I told you that it hates birds and is determined to outlaw them from the territory after he sees the power? That's very sly, but I know you're only saying that because you saw that in the book. Yeah, you got me there. Any other ideas to convince me? Suddenly, you hear a tapping at the passenger car window. What the? Russell! You open the door and your pet crow Russell flaps and perches on your... Oh my god! I had completely forgotten about that. You open the window and your pet crow Russell flaps and your perch on your shoulder. Hey buddy, good to see you! Ka! Oh my gosh, what a beautiful crow. And he knows you? Oh sure, me and Russell go way back. Right, buddy? Ka! I rescued him from a cat when he was only just about out of the nest, and he raised him as a pet. I set him free when I left home recently. What's he doing here? Has he been following you since then? No. He probably just happened to be flying and spotted me on the roof of the train and recognized me. Crows are crazy smart like that. It's amazing! What I wouldn't give to have an avian friend like that. Well, I'm still going to be doing a lot of traveling after this. I figured I can't really drag Russell along with me. But I bet Russell wouldn't mind being pals with a nice lady in a Frisco who helped me save the train. What do you think, Russell? Ka! I guess I could refuse. It's a pleasure to meet you, Russell. My name's Annabelle. Awesome! I'll let you know when we're ready. She peered out the window of the train and clearly bored out of her mind. Hey there, busy? No, all my friends are in the luggage, our luggage, and it's not boring. I hate it. You want to help me with something really important? Like what? Well, the bad guy took over the engine car. I need some people to help me break down the door and arrest him. What? Lady, I'm just a girl. Hey now, that's not a good attitude. Don't even let anyone tell you that you can't do anything because you're a girl. Okay, well, bust the crook's face in. That's the spirit, but you gotta pay me in advance. Jeez, learned a little too fast. Alright, what do you want? A stuffed animal. How about a large plush bear? Big teddy bear? Wow, she's great. Okay, lady. Say the word and I'll slowly jerk down. What for? Awesome! I just need you. So I need to get my horn swaggling up. So... I can't head back to the Buffalo Pile. Fight. Alright, I just need 600 or so experience. And I can, get that lady convinced. I can go in there and take care of this guy. Damn! That's way more people than I thought was going to be in here. Alright. Well. They went down. Fast. Yeah. $106 to $110 damage. I don't know what I did, but all right. All right, 450. Perk unlimited bones. What does that do? Bones of the Buffalo Pile are at your disposal. Huh? Bones of a soldier. Grab them bones. Bones on the slab. You lay the bones on the slab. Bones on the indentation. Not sure what to do next. You grab some gravity bottles, supplies from various shelves, jars, and working skeletons more or less at random. Some bone glue here, and some artificial ligaments here, and some polish, well, on the horns as well is pretty obvious. Now you need is a funnel that's the top that says pour reanimation liquid fluid here. Do it. Pour the fluid in the funnel and watch it travels down the partially grass tubes and stuff from the skeletons in the sun. A few months later, a newly assembled buffalo soldier stirs to life. Welcome to the world. What's your name? Buffalo. Your name is just Buffalo? That seems a mite uncreative. You didn't let me finish. Go on. Buffalo, Buffalo. Pause for a second. Okay, pleased to meet you, Buffalo, Buffalo. You still didn't let me finish. Alright, go on then. Buffalo, Buffalo, Buffalo. Your name is Steve Buffalo's? Bill. Your name is Bill. My name is Buffalo, 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 Bill. Pay attention. So can you remember anything from before? I remember eating grass. Okay, that makes sense. Anything else? Shooting. Lots of shooting, and people cheering about the shooting. Seems like you have combined memories of a buffalo and human parts. That sounds accurate. What will you do next? I guess just wander around and try to find purpose. You could travel with us. Well, sure, that sounds okay. Since you already killed the folk responsible for this place, I guess I wouldn't mind following you. Bill quickly ducks down on the hallways and comes back holding a rifle. Buffalo, Buffalo, Buffalo Bill now assist you in combat. Sweet! Wasn't expecting that! Yeah, you. Yeah. That was fast. Yay, hornswoggling. Alright. Alright. Go over your crowbar. Yay! Follow the tracks. I don't think here's the situation. If Norton gets away with this, his power in Frisco will be limitless. The city council won't be able to block his horrible new tax increase. Tax increases, for instance, will start demanding 4,000% price hike on yarn. That villain, we must subdue him immediately. Cool, I'll shout for you when I'm ready. Sweet! I got everybody to help me out! Open up, Norton. No! Alright, I'm coming in for you. Oh yeah? You in what army, lady? Me in this army! You and the passengers break down the door very impressively. Though it would have been easier, even better if it had some torches and old-fashioned rakes. Norton has bed back to the corner engineering compartment next to the engineer who looks like his shoulder at you and shrugs. So-called Emperor Norton, you're under arrest for the crime of being a total ass. That's not illegal. It is when I'm in town. Everybody grab him except for you, Mr. Engineer. I can see you're busy driving the train. Right. Actually, if you wouldn't mind turning us around and head back to Frisco at the next station, that'd be great. No problem. Let go, this isn't over. I haven't heard the last of me. Tell it to the judge, Norton. The prison judge. Yeah, thanks, boss. You got a track laid right up to the station. Now first ever cross territory railroad thanks to Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. And principally, you. You did a real good job, Dickie Williams. Shucks, don't mention it. The old brass monster. Yep. The good, old, clever bison. Looks like somebody on the train got a job at the Projectionist. Would like the movie? It's free because movies on only recently been invented and nobody has figured out what they can charge for them yet. No, doing this will not change anything about the world. If your character, your cutscene is over, you'll still be out right here and keep playing if you want. Not just yet. Hello, Dudeface. I'm Cluncy. Make yourself at home. Thank you, Mickey Williams. New in town? I've been helping the Manifest Destiny Railroad tracks late. I had a tough job and I finally got here. Sounds like you could use a drink. What's the huge brawl going on over there? Oh, them fellas always blowing off steam. Just let them go ahead and get their aggressions out, so long as they keep away from the furniture I've got left. I see. Let me go to Frisco. Oh, it's a fine town. A fellow named Samson Frisco founded it way back when the mines first opened up out this way. Everyone caught the fever. Mining fever? Yep, kind of get you from breathing too much of dirt in Frisco. It was a doctor, you see. Ah, gotcha. Alrighty then. Check here real quick. So people can send down here, but we'll see what they got. Tony's. Let's see again. Hey, did you hear Ultimate Triple K? Oh yeah, sure, no problems like that. I've been seeing them less and less since moving though. So I've been making the boots myself, just to help them out. It's real nice of you. Can I get you? Liquid Bread Brewing. Oh, hey, it's you. Thanks for telling me about this place instead of arresting me, or shooting me in the head and then arresting me. No problem. I'm not really a bounty hunter anyway, just looking for people to go out. Well, you sure did help me out. I really appreciate the opportunity, and so things are going pretty well. Not a single yeast monster yet. A bookmaker moved in next door, and I'm trying out the book's boost-themed recipe. Now, if it didn't have boots in it. Boots-themed recipe, not book. Book. I don't really have any boots in it. I'm sure vitally interesting. Show me your goods. Alrighty then. Anything for me yet? Nope. That. Alright then. Hello, look, sculptures I am making. You are buying an art, yes? Well, buying an art or killing! Jeez, that's a little over the top. Buying art now! Okay, how much for these art? 300 meats. Have Gary deal with it. Talking down a price, but going crazy if not buying. Well, that sucks. That's a lot of snakes. Alright, come on. I wanted. You're not gonna have Oh boy. Cure poison. Yes. Yay! Heal myself so I don't die. I hate to get all the way here and then, you know, die. Have some dynamite. Oh, shit. I had more dynamite. Any place? Nope. Gary's not saying anything that's around here. I just thought it'd be more over here. Seems kind of barren, but oh well. I suppose no point in putting off the inevitable. The final cutscene. Looks like somebody is trying. Oh yeah. Sure. Show me the final cutscene. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know that how things turn out, the consequences of their actions. Like with the trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes, but thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because of some cow attacked their wagon. Uh-huh. Well, the road complete and Norton ousted, Smee found himself out of a job, but in of an opportunity. Alright, this makes sense. After being elected mayor, he managed to grow the infrastructure of Frisco with the compassion and pragmatism. In 1940, Frisco was named most reasonable city by the Tuesday Evening Post. Alright. After you got settled in, Gary climbed to the top of the tallest building in Frisco and shot spores every which way. They say his descendants still roam the West to this day. Yes, to finish. That's a nice achievement. Still love how these goblins talk. After she finished getting the bakery boys up and running, Louisa moved to Frisco and opened her own shop, specializing in artisanal breads and pies. Unfortunately, after some unknown vandal kept breaking in at night and destroying all of the pies, she had to switch to bread's only business model. It's a lot of bread. Thanks to your assistance, Hobart Boopert got to photography bug, or should we say, photography owl. Anyway, he opened an art gallery so citizens of Frisco would never again have to suffer from the inability to see a picture of owl skeletons whenever they wanted. Picture of a bunch of pictures of owl skeletons. Of course! The washboard and guitar duo you sent to Dirtwater started touring the Corn Pone Holiday. They were a big hit in Frisco, but some people claim that their fans were all listening ironically. The dude with the mustache is really making me laugh. Buffalo Bill retired from the killing trade and made a killing opening up a restaurant in Frisco. Really? Buffalo, wild wings. It actually makes me want some Buffalo Wild Wings. Well, just Buffalo Wings in general. You solved 6 of Redwood's problems. With the increased morale and civic resource, they were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and the broken hitching post. There was even enough left over to give the mayor and office a new coat of paint, refreshing the facade of the buttery biscuit and add a secondary story to the bunkhouse. Well, alrighty then. Oh, it's shiny. Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegations for many years. You won 4 of the reenactment scenarios at Force Memorandum. They still talk about you. Remember when Vicky Kale came through here? Yeah, she was really good at this game. Have any more root beer? With your help, Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum became the talk of the town. Well, first they had to build a town nearby. Once they did, whoo-wee. That guy up front is really excited to be able to see some jelly beans. You remember as a local hero in Dirtwater, thanks to your efforts, it became twice the town it was before you got there. They even put up a statue of you in the main street. It washed away the first time it rained because they made it out of sand, made it out of salt. But still, it's the thought that counts, right? As for you, after your adventures, you settled in Frisco and bought a very, very long, narrow house. You filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. When you left home, you told Rufus you wanted to seek your fortune. Unfortunately, you ended your adventure nearly painless. Oh well, maybe Rufus can find somebody else to look up to. Oh, God. Would that have changed if I had, like, had a lot of money at that, or me at the end of this? Really makes me wonder. Also, probably I didn't have that many hats. In 1906, all the remaining cows in the west were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from hell. They thundered east, forming a gigantic single-minded herd. Led by the infernal sadist Duke Bovictus, the cow army threatened thundered east towards Dirtwater. I think I could have done something about that. Fortunately, a gang of rodeo clowns swept in at the last minute and slaughtered the herd just before it reached Dirtwater. Unfortunately, all the townsfolk in Dirtwater had a hard time sleeping for pretty much the rest of their lives. Seriously, it was a grisly sight. Right. 420 years later, deep beneath the ground, the ancient machines silently stopped doing the thing that they were built to do. It's probably fine. You and everybody you know are dead by then, and most of the humanity has moved to space. Still, though, it's a shame about that place. There were some cool bars down there. Once again, I get the feeling I could have done something if I had, you know, taken care about this. Yay! Well, that certainly was an experience. I don't know how to respond to what I just played there. I mean, it was enjoyable, but I don't know how to respond. Enjoy West of Loathing. You might also enjoy a free Bowser-based game, The Kingdom of Loathing, on the internet at kingdomofloathing.com. Oh, so you know that game existed. I just didn't know it was free. Well then. I'll have to give that a try. But, yeah. That was an enjoyable time, and, I guess there's not much left other than find out what's going on with the El Vibrato stuff, and sending the last few people to Dirtwater, and I imagine doing some exploring over here, because there's got to be something over here, but, that'd probably just bore the crap out of the rest of you guys. So I think I'm done with this game, unless it's an overwhelming response to flood of people saying, "Hey, play more of it." Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here, and probably have to find something else to play next week. Thanks everyone who tuned in for tuning in, and well, I hope you enjoyed the game. I know I did. Anyway, I'm done, and I'll see you all next week.